Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff coming down. Welcome you to yet another time travel tennis video. We're doing the Friday quarterfinals for both the men and the ladies of time travel tennis. The men are in Nice, which is small in comparison to those pesky, uh, another pesky tournament over in France called the French Open, the ladies' French Open, that is. So we have ourselves these 8 gentlemen: Laver, Borg, Nastasi, Lacoste, Tilden, Isner, Nishikori, and Connors. One of these men will be going to will win a tournament. We are going to go straight to Nishikori Connors. First quarterfinals saw Nishikori shock the world. He not in the Pan Pacific. He beats Jimmy Connors. Look Young each look some 6-4, 1-6, 6-3. So Nishikori will move on to the semifinals. So big news in Japan. His opponent will be Bill Tilden, the 5 seed who beat John Isner in 3 sets. So it's Tilden Nishikori for a trip to the finals in France. So this would be big for Nishikori. Laver versus Borg actually went third because Lacoste is the French hometown favorite. And it will be Laver who beats Borg in straight sets. So Rod Laver, who's already won a few tournaments, he's trying to prove why he's the #1 player in the world. Will Rene and Lacoste have to deal with Laver? The answer is no. Nastasi will. We almost had a battle of the RLs. Rod Laver, Rene Lacoste. So Nastasi will win. So surprise, surprise. So it's Rod Laver versus it's the Aussie Rod Laver against the Romanian Ilie Nastase and the American Bill Tilden versus the Japanese player Kai Nishikori. So it's 4 nations in Nice. So we'll see if Laver has to face Tilden. I hope so, in a sense. Well, we've gone through the guys. Let's go to the big one because it is the French Open. It's the ladies' quarterfinals. So in order, it will be Swiatek, Kontaveit, then Connolly, Turner Browery, then Everett, Bueno, then Ivanovic, Langlois. Langlois, of course, goes last because of the French connection. We have 7 different countries: US, Brazil, Serbia, France, Australia, Poland, and Estonia in this thing. Our first matchup is the Battle of Poland versus Estonia. Both these ladies actually had not been invited to any tournaments. But now number 83 takes on number 94, so these ladies are going to get jumped up and things. Iga Swiatek at number 83, she's beaten the 69th ranked woman, not so nice, Bella Young in straights, Francisco Schivoni in straights, then Cachino Martinez. She lost the second set but won the third, and then took down Josine Anand quite easily, a little too easily. Kontaveit from Estonia, 4-4. She has not faced a seeded player yet. The 52, well, kind of a seeded player, faced Muguruza, lost the first set but won the next 2. Took on Ann Jones, who was seeded, lost the first set, won the next 2. And then against Patty Schneider, same thing. She lost the first set, won the next 2. And then against Spitalita, she won the first set, but she won the second set. So it was like she probably lost after winning her first 3 matches, being down by a set. Here we go.
Quiet, please. Swiatek to serve.
The betting
First
lines on
game.
Swiatek to
Play.
make the semifinals. And this is 2020 Iga Swiatek before her dominance in the mid 2020s. We're going to auto play.
Out. 40-30. Out. Game and first set. Kontaveit.
Well,
6 games
Kontaveit wins
to
the
4.
first set. This would be big for Estonia.
Out. (30-40). Game and second set. Swiatek. 6 games to 2. 1 set all.
Well, 1 set all for Swiatek and Kontaveit. So it might be Kontaveit.
Game, set, and match. Kontaveit.
Wow,
2 sets to
Estonia must be
1.
proud of her. Kontaveit
6-4.
is going to the
2-6.
semifinals of the French Open.
6-1.
Who the fuck knew? But Kontaveit will move on to the French Open semifinals. Wow. 6-4, 2-6, 6-1. Or 6-4, 2-6, to the French public. Hour 46, 7 minutes. So it's that minute. Quatre As. For Swiatek, Quatre Swans for Kontaveit. Gagné Perdue. Moins de Swiatek, 24 par de 26. Kontaveit, 30 victoire, 18 Perdue. Plus 12. So Kontaveit will move on to the semifinals. I hope she gets to. I hope Kontaveit gets to be invited to more semifinals and all that. Into the point system. Anyway, match between Mo Connolly and Leslie Turner Bowery. Mo Connolly number 7 by proxy. Having a few tournaments. She went to San Diego as the 8th seed, beat Osaka, Clijsters, Smith Court, and Everett, but lost to Martina Navratilova. In Berlin at the German Open at number 8, she beat Panetta, Halep, Chambers, and Henin, but lost to Everett in the final. Lost to Clijsters in Switzerland, and then jumped up to beat Maioli, Mary Jo Fernandez, and Tracy Austin. Turner Bowery has only been in 2 tournaments. She wasn't allowed to play in the first 7 weeks for some strange reason. But anyway, in Berlin, she beat Athena Gibson and Steffi Graf for losing the Chambers, and then ranked 26 in this tournament. She's beaten Savarova, Jocelyn Moran, and Simona Halep. So she has had some decent opponents.
Quiet, please. Turner Bowery to serve.
And the
First
money
game.
is on Turner Bowery
Play.
to pull one out of the hat. I mean, it would be great to see Turner Bowery versus Kontaveit and someone going to the French Open final. That's what the smart money's on.
Game and first set.
Bowery
Turner Bowery. 6 games to 3.
So Turner Bowery will be looking good.
Out!
We'll see about that.
(40-30). Game, set, and match. Turner Bowery
has
2 sets to love. 6-3.
So Turner
6-4.
Bowery will move on to the semifinals against Kontaveit. So it's Australia versus Estonia. 6-3, 6-4. 78 minutes. 3 As de Connolly, 3 As de Turner Bowery. 20 gagné 18 Perdue. Connolly plus 2. Turner Bowery 24. Gagné 20. Perdue plus 4. So Turner Bowery was not expected to make it to Thursday. Well, being ranked number 24, she was supposed to be sunk by Thursday, but she's in Saturday. Kontaveit wasn't even supposed to compete to win. So yeah, it's a big win, and now we have ourselves the Everett Bueno match. What's our time at? Ooh, we're going quickly. Everett Bueno. Everett has faced Bueno and beaten her. Well, Chris Everett's been the queen of tennis, 2 titles. She won in Palm Beach over Keys, Pliskova, Mallory, Wills, Moody, and Lalonde, getting the 1 week boot because of her win. Then Hilton had to be Kenin, Keys, and Wills Moody before Martina beat her in the semis. Amelia Island got to the finals, beating Serena Gibson, Hingis, and Clijsters before Tracy Austin beat her. San Diego, she got to the semis, beating Venus and Serena Williams, and Ann Jones, too. But lost to Mo Connolly. In Italia, Chablis Bueno in the first round, that's their head-to-head. Clijsters, Venus, and Lindsay before being taken down by Steffi Graf. In Barcelona, she beat Conchita and Ivanovic, but lost to Hingis in the quarters. In Berlin, she beat Mertens, Ivanovic, Mallory, Celis, and Connolly, which means that she would be booted for 2 weeks because that's her second title. Of course, week 9 was in Switzerland. This week is the French Open. Attendance is mandatory. So next week in Birmingham, in the UK, not in Alabama, She will have to skip. She's beaten Cena Garrison, Dorothy Round, and Alexa Sanchez Picario. Bueno. Ranked number 9. Not a lot of. Well, got to the quarters in Barcelona, being Barty and Chambers losing long. This is only her second quarterfinal in 10 weeks. She's beaten Stevens, Brawl, and Wills Booty to get this far. She had to win 10-8 against Sloane Stevens.
Quiet, please. Evert to serve.
Well, everyone says
First
Chris Evert
game.
has to win this
Play.
one because, she's ranked number 1. I'm number 1.
Game and first set.
First set
Evert.
goes to Everett, 6-3.
6 games to 3.
Because this is a highly anticipated quarterfinal and the long one, we are going to play the second and third sets. Like we'll spectate. I'll probably have to take a little bit of a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
15 love. $15 all. Out. 15-30. $30 all. Out. 30-40. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Evert. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Evert. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Evert. Deuce. Advantage. Evert. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Evert. Game. Evert. First game. Second set.
Sorry about that. Had to take it extended. Bathroom break.
15 love, 30 love, 40 love, 40 15, game, Evert. Evert leads 2 games to love, second set. Love 15, 15 all, 30 15, 30 all, 40 30, game, bueno. Evert leads 2 games to 1, second set.
Out.
15 love,
Out.
15 all,
Out.
15 30, 15 40, 30 40, deuce.
Out.
Advantage, Evert.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage, Evert.
Out.
Game, Evert. Evert leads 3 games to 1, second set.
Here we go.
Love 15, 15 all, 30 15, 30 all,
Out.
40 30, game, bueno. Evert leads 3 games to 2, second set. Fifteen love, 30 love, 40 love,
Out.
Game, Evert. Evert leads 4 games to 2, second set. Love. 30 love.
Out.
40 love. 40-15. 40-30. Deuce. Advantage, Evert.
Out.
Deuce.
Out.
Advantage, Evert. Game, Evert. Evert leads 5 games to 2, second set.
Now Everett has a chance to win on her serve.
15 love. 15 all.
Out.
30-15. 30 all. 30-40. 'Deuce.
Out.
Advantage, Bueno. Deuce. Advantage, Evert. Game, set and match, Evert. 2 sets to love. 6-3. 6-2.
So Chris Everett wins 6-3, 6-2. Match 77 minutes. 2-1 Everett, 3-1 Pro. Gagné perdu 25 over 10 15 plus 10 de Everett. Bueno, moins 3, 23. So Chris Everett kind of knew she was going to win. We all knew that too. Now, will it be Everett versus Langlois in the semifinal everyone wants to see? I don't know. Ivanovic will try to ruin it. She's 8-3 overall. Suzanne 21-9. Ivanovic, week 1 in Palm Beach, she beat her fellow Serb Yankovic before losing in the World's Moody. Didn't get picked till week 7 until she beat Mugu in Barcelona, Lester Everett in Denmark, and then beat Cody Kilsch in Germany, beat Kleisters, and then lost to Everett. In France, she's been Kerber, Mallory, Goulagon, and Andrescu. So she's actually had to face adversity with Mola Mallory, the 4 seed. Otherwise, she has had some good moments. Like Milan's number 6 and the French Darling. Palm Beach, she got to the final beating Brow, Henning, Graf, and Mugu before losing to Everett. Quarters in Orlando losing the Betts. Quarters in Emiliana losing to Tracy. Semifinals being Sanchez Picardo, Austin, and Hingis before Graf beat her. Barcelona, she got to the final being Goulagon, Venus, Bueno, Halep. But Hingis ruined her. Berlin, she beat Kerber, but lost to Henin and then lost to Chambers in Switzerland last week. She's beaten Mertens, Osborne, DuPont, and Yankovic. Playing well.
Quiet, please. Ivanovic to serve.
Some say that
First
Ivanovic will
game.
somehow pull
Play.
one out of the hat and make it 3 unlikely semifinalists and Chris Evert. We shall see.
Deuce. Advantage, Ivanovic. Game and first set, Ivanovic. 6 games to 3.
Well, Ivanovic won the first set. That's the first set Langlands lost.
Out. Love 15.
See an upset.
Out.
Nope.
Game and second set, Lenglen.
Lenglen
6
is
games
not
to
going to let
4.
Ivanovic get the
1
best
set
of her.
all. Out.
We are almost at the 30-minute mark. Okay.
Deuce.
Not yet.
Out.
Uh-oh.
Advantage, Ivanovic. Out.
Nope.
Game, set, and
got
match, Ivanovic.
Honor
2 sets
Ivanovic
to 1.
is going to the
6-3.
semifinals of the French Open.
4-6. 6-4.
How the hell did Suzanne Lenglen lose to Ivanovic? This is crazy. Lenglen 6 aces, Ivanovic 2. Yeah, Lenglen had fewer unforced errors than Ivanovic. How the heck did she lose? The French fans are booing the Serbian fans, belting the coins and all that stuff. So the semifinals in France will be Everett versus Ivanovic and Turner Browry versus Kontaveit. 4 nations: U.S., Serbia, Australia, and Estonia. And no, Estonia was not part of Yugoslavia. Estonia was part of Russia, if you must know. Serbia, of course, was part of Yugoslavia. Australia never had been separated from anything, and so are the Americans. So the rumors are circulating that it'll be Everett versus Kontaveit. This would be, the French press said that Everett will take on Kontaveit somehow. It will be Estonia and all that. But yeah, Chris Evert and Turner Browry are the only seeded players left in France. Unreal. But Chris Evert is going to try for her 3rd title. Now, the question, of course, remains, would she be penalized if she wins her 3rd tournament? The answer is, in a Grand Slam, no. You win a Grand Slam, you're actually exempt from being booted for a week. Actually, no. You get to choose. Yeah, if you get a Grand Slam, you get to choose which tournament you actually want to pass on and all that. And I think she might even, well, she's missing Birmingham, then Eastbourne, then comes Wimbledon. There's no way she's going to miss Eastbourne. So I think Everett's going to probably be picking like some tournament way down the road to get her banishment on and all that. But that's the way it goes. So the semifinals of the French Open, the ladies take precedence over the boys' semifinals because that doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, Jeff Diamond, I do.